Okay, so just assure me that I am audible. Again, I'm sorry for that, the technical issues. Everything is okay. You can see the screen and everything.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure. Okay. What I wanted to
Yes.
tell you is that I have to comment on the assignments you provided me with. Actually, I appreciate the time you spent writing and recording yourselves in the voice notes. Thank you so much for active participation and the contributions that were actually amazing, wonderful. And I have just two comments. The first comment is on the writing part, the written works or the written pieces. First, you have to proofread your work. I will advise you and myself too, because we learn from one another. Okay, we just share what we have. Okay, so you have to proofread your work before submission. You have to revise, edit what you have written. So you check it for typographical errors like الأخطاء الإملائية, typographical errors, and maybe the punctuation marks, the lowercase and uppercase, and that sort of thing. Okay, this is the first thing to comment here. The second thing on the voice notes, of course, they were really amazing, as I've just told you. Thank you so much for people who shared the voice notes on the Padlet and others who shared it privately. Thanks a million for that. I have just one comment. If you want to expand your ideas, the speaking time, to maximize the speaking time in a speaking task, for example, the IELTS speaking part two, for example, you have 2 minutes to speak about certain topic or certain question that the man in the jury starts posing the question to you and you have to think about the answer and that sort of thing. So how to make something like idea expansion? How do you make idea expansion? How to make it longer? The time of the answer, how to make it longer? I have one idea for you here. Let me first ask you a question. Do you do sports? Can anybody answer me this question? Do you do sport?
Generally, I like doing a sport, but not all of of my time I be able to do that. Sometimes I have free time, and sometimes I don't have. So if I could do it, I'd be happy to do that. If I'm busy, I will be. I want to do that, but sometimes we don't have time after work.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much. That's really wonderful. Okay, one idea here is to speak about 3 points in your speech. Okay, in the past, I did blah, blah, blah. Currently or in the present, I'm doing so and so. Maybe in the future, I will do so and so. That's how you expand your ideas. So let's think about answering the same question, doing this technique together. So if I'm thinking about an answer to this, or you think first, what do you say using this way of answering to this question or answering this question? Do you do sport? Answer this question again using in the past I did so and so, in the present I do blah blah blah, in the future I may do so and so, or I will do and so and so. Miss Amal, I guess you want to speak.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sure. Go
Hi,
ahead. Go
Mrs.
ahead.
Marwa.
Hi.
In the past, I used to do sports like I was joining a team at school. Well, I'm sorry, I have an
Yeah.
important telephone. I have
Okay,
to
go
get
ahead.
it.
Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, go.
Just a minute.
Okay, don't worry. Take your time. We have here Miss Hanan wants to speak and Miss Dua Aiz wants to speak too. So Miss Hanan and then Miss Dua and then Miss Amal. Okay, after she
Mhm.
finishes her telephone call. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I didn't used to do sport when I was young because my mother didn't let me to do that only at home. So I didn't go to the club or sports center. When I get older, I tried to do sport and I joined the club. I practice easy sport like swimming at first. and I can't like I don't like it because I fear from the deep water. So in the future I think I will work over this point and try to do sport or easy sport like walking every day or doing some else.
Excellent. Thank you so much. See how the period of time you spent speaking about the same topic, it got expanded. Okay, it became longer. So you just say to the speaker or the listener, I'm here, I can speak, and I have ideas. I don't have lack of ideas. This is called idea expansion, and this is a technique in speaking. Okay, what about Miss Dua? Go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Okay, to talk about this important point, I have to tell you about my last times. I want to tell you about what did I do in the past. Really, I used to play karate in a club, but I didn't have a lot of time to do this as I
Wow.
started when I was in the secondary school. So I had to stop it in order to study my lessons and to have my exams. After finishing secondary school, I started again in the university for the first year only, and then I stopped it at all. But now, as a teacher and a mother, I have no more time for practicing sports. Just going to the gym sometimes, not always. But I hope in the future, inshallah, to join more classes in the club or to know more persons who would like to share me in any sport as running or just walking together
Me والله.
earlier. Come with, join me.
I hope والله. I hope I can. Okay. Thank you so much. That's really amazing. And I have to remind you about something that is very important too in your speech. We can add like idioms. Idioms are really preferable when you provide speaking, especially in speaking, IELTS speaking part two. So, for example, I can say how you felt about it. In the past, I used to practice blah blah blah, and it was really fun, and it helped me a lot to have the perfect physical shape. For example, it made me like as fit as a fiddle. This is an idiom, okay? And I felt over the moon. Oh my God, I was very happy. Instead of saying I was very happy, I can say I felt over the moon. Okay, so adding idioms and speaking is really important, gives the impression that you are perfect, you are fluent speaker. So back to Miss Amal, you're back again. Thank you. Your mic is yours. Go ahead.
Sorry for the interruption.
Don't worry.
Okay, as I said, I used to play volleyball in the school team, but then um, at the in the faculty, I stopped at all. Uh, I maybe sometimes walk, just it. After marriage, I still walking till now, but I determined to keep walking um, about half an hour at least every day. So I think that it's good for me, and I feel happy to do it right now. I'm getting older, and then in the future, I maybe not be capable to walk even. I don't know what may happen, but I hope that I even just keep walking. That's okay for me. That's
Okay,
it.
perfect. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much. That's really great. See how you expand your ideas and you include how you feel about it and you include idioms speaking about the past, present, and future. This is how you make your ideas expanded and the time longer and that sort of thing. So for me, for example, I could think about an answer to this question saying, well, that's a good question. As far as I'm concerned, I used to do sport regularly in the past when I was 6 years old. I used to run, play, and walk at least 1 hour. Currently, I don't have much time to do sports since I'm overwhelmed with lots of chores and commitments. Actually, I'm working around the clock, so I don't find time to do sport. Maybe at some time in the future, I will be keen on doing sport. Because I know it's really important to get me to be physically fit, to be as fit as a fiddle, and I really, when I have a perfect physical shape, I feel over the moon, and it really helps me be healthy and vital. So that's all as far as I'm concerned. Thank you. So
Super,
see
Mark.
how, yeah, okay. See how you include ideas while you don't have ideas in the first place. You include expressions though you don't have ideas in mind or expressions in mind. Idioms are really important. The why is important. The how you feel about it is important. The past, present, future makes a variety of tenses. So this is like the two comments on the written work and the speaking parts in the voice notes that I wanted to comment on. So let's start immediately. Our session today is going to be two lessons as usual. Lesson 4 and 5, and those are the lesson of the unit. We don't have unit 1 is going to finish like this, and then we start inshallah next time unit 2. The first thing to start off with is part of the American pronunciation course. I have a video of the pronunciation of letter T, which is really cunning and confusing. I have it here. We are not going to listen to every part of it. We're going to listen to, I'll divide it throughout the session. So now we are going to listen to two patterns of pronunciation of the T letter. And then I will make like transitions between tasks and activities in the session to listen to a pattern of pronunciation of the T letter and practice it. And then we come back to the content of the two lessons, lesson 4 and 5. So this is how it's going to go, inshallah. So let's start immediately. You are going to listen. Just assure.
Welcome to lesson
Okay,
13.
you will assure me that it's audible, because sometimes when I re-listen to the video, I find that I played certain video and you didn't listen to it and didn't tell me you didn't hear it. Okay, so now,
13 of the American English pronunciation.
is it audible?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
okay.
Uh,
Yes.
should I make it
Yes.
louder a little bit?
Yes.
Louder. Okay, let's start immediately. We're going to listen to two patterns only of the six patterns of the pronunciation of the T letter in the English language. Okay.
Course. One thing that can be confusing for students is that the letter T in written English can have 6 different sounds in spoken English. This causes problems not only in your pronunciation, but also in your listening, because you might not recognize some words that you already know when you hear them spoken by native English speakers. In this lesson, you're going to learn all 6 possible pronunciations of the letter T, with common words for you to practice listening and repeating. Pronunciation number 1. Normal T. When T is the first letter of a word or of a stressed syllable, it usually has a normal T sound. This is the sound we practiced last lesson. Team, task, time, to, tough, attach, between, pretend. Pronunciation number 2. T like a fast D. When the letter T is in the middle of the word, between two vowels, and often at the beginning of an unstressed syllable, it has the sound of a fast D in American English. You can hear the difference if you compare the British and American pronunciations of these two words.
Water,
Water,
notice,
notice. Listen to and repeat these words, pronouncing the T as a fast D. Letter, butter, little, computer. whatever, beautiful, meeting, getting, ability, bottom, artificial, attic. Here are some typical cases when the T is pronounced like a fast D, when the word ends in TER, especially in comparative adjectives. Smarter, later, tighter, daughter, cheater, writer. When the word ends in TING, writing, sitting, waiting, letting, exciting, repeating. And when the word ends in TY, capacity, celebrity, humanity, reality, city, dirty, pity, 80, sweaty. Pronunciation number 3.
Okay, now we are not going to tackle all these all at once because we not to get you, I don't want you to get to feel bored or monotonous. I just want you to have a look at the first exercise we're having here. Then in between, as I've told you, in between the activities, we're going to have part of a pattern of a pronunciation of the t sound, and then we come back to complete the activities. Okay. Now, I need somebody to say or pronounce the word letter in American and British English, the two suggested pronunciations. Let me check people here.
Yes.
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Uh, letter in British English and letter in American English.
Okay, very good. Thank
Yeah.
you. So letter, okay? Computer, computer. But in the
Yes.
in the British accent, it's computer, computer. Okay? In the American English, computer, computer, computer. This girl is beautiful. Wow, she's beautiful, beautiful. But in the British accent, it's wow, fantastic. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. This is how they speak. They just, they are all the time being formal. Okay, the British people, but the Americans are casual a little bit. Okay, so here is our lesson today. Let's read the title. Discuss how culture changes over time. This is the first task we have. It's a reading task. Okay, so I have a question for you. In what ways do you think table manners have changed since the days when your grandparents were children? So how did table manners change over time? Can anybody tell me the rules of eating, of sitting at a table? They are called the table manners. How did they change since the days of our grandparents? Can anybody tell me? Let me check. Not that. Sorry. This one. So raised. Miss Hanan, you are raising your hand, or this is from the last activity?
Yes, I've already
Okay, go ahead.
now.
Go ahead.
Answer.
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion, I can see that manner of table or the etiquette it changed from last and till now. I think in the past we used to sit all together to have food, and we were careful to attend and have the meal with each other. But it's different now. I think all of us have dinner or lunch at different times. I can have my children can have sandwiches while they were away, or I can have lunch alone. It's different from the past. I think when we were young, we all stood not on the table in tabliya in the past,
Yes.
and we have lunch with each other, and it's a time for lunch was we all respect it to attend and have dinner with each other or have lunch with each other.
Wonderful. I do agree with you. Yeah, that was perfect. And nowadays we can't gather around one table together. That's really annoying. Okay. Yeah, we were having the sense of family more than these days. Okay, everybody's having the phone in hand, surfing the internet, on sitting on the Facebook and WhatsApp and Twitter and everything, not taking care of the sense of the having the Egyptian family again. Okay. All right. Very good. So now I want you to have a look at the titles here of the passage that we are going to read. I want you to just look at the title of the article, this title, this one, okay? And the headings, the internal headings of the article. So let me make it a little bit, I'm sorry to zoom in because I want you to have a look at the whole uh, essay here. So have a look at the title of the passage and the internal headings, just that, and the date of the publication here, this one that I'm referring to, just that, and predict what's the passage is going to be about. Exactly. From the title, the internal headings, and from the date of publication only. Who is ready to answer this question? This is a prediction question. It's part of how to teach comprehension, by the way, how to teach a passage, reading passage. Let me check participants here. Have a look, you have a look. If you want me to zoom in, it's okay. I know it's small. The title, the internal headings, I mean the subtitles, and the date of publication that's written here. And just tell me what's the passage is going to be about. Who is ready to answer me? Just unmute and speak immediately. I don't want you that you read the passage, by the way. Don't read the passage, please. Just have a look at the titles and subtitles, the date of publication. Hi, are you there?
Yes, we are there.
Um,
Some of
what's
us
the passage?
raising our hands.
Okay, I don't look at the participants and the raised hands. I told you
Can
just,
I miss?
yes, just unmute and speak immediately. Yes, go ahead. Who is it?
Okay, Shema.
Miss Shaima, go ahead. Okay.
This topic, yes, this topic would be about etiquette for formal dinner
Yes.
and
Modern?
yeah,
Is it modern? The
formal
modern
dinner.
formal. Okay. Is it the
No,
modern formal dinner etiquette?
no, it's old because it published in 1940.
Okay, thank you. That's it. That's okay. Just thank you so much. Just mute yourself because I can hear my voice back. There is an echo. There is an echo. I can hear my voice back. Sorry for that. Just mute yourself, please. Okay, so now before you read that passage, I want you to have a look at the words that are maybe you are not familiar with. The first word is discourteous, discourteous, discourteous. So this man seems to be discourteous. See how he's moving his hand in a reply to or in a response to somebody who is trying to shake his hand or to say hello. This person is having a discourteous act, discourteous. This movement is discourteous. Discourteous. So this word, is it good or bad adjective? Discourteous. I'll show this
I
word
think
in the
it's
passage.
bad.
Okay. Can you see the
It's
word? It is
like
very,
irony.
okay. Do you see this word here? It is very discourteous. 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 This is the word. Okay. You said it's bad. It's negative. It's not positive, right? Okay.
Can we say
Let,
it's a root?
sorry. Yes, Miss Samah, go ahead. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, Miss Samah. Yeah.
Root? A rude or impolite one?
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Rude, impolite, فظ. Sometimes يبقى معناها فاضح حاجات يعني over شوية. آه هي it means rude. Rude. Yes, very good. Okay. What about the pronunciation? Can you just say it? Discourteous. 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 A little bit strange for us. We're not familiar with this word. Okay. It means rude. Rude. Okay. So this is the first word I have here. And another word that you will find in the passage is this in this picture. Have a look at this picture, please, that I'm referring to here. Just a second. Okay, let me. I'm sorry for that. Just a second. Yeah, these are the silver. So in a table, while you are having a meal at a restaurant, they offer you the silver, 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 the silver. Okay, so is the silver something we eat or something we eat with?
It was
We eat
Meat
with
with.
Something we eat
Excellent,
with.
excellent, excellent. Yeah. So it's not only the metal itself, which is silver. Okay, no. Sometimes it refers to these things, the spoons, the fork, the knife, and other tools that we used to eat with. Okay, in a restaurant or at home, for example, they are called silver. Try to say silver, 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 and you will find this word here in the passage. I don't know where it is. I want you to have a look at the form of it. It's noun, by the way, and you will find it in the passage. If I don't find it here, you will find it while reading. Okay, say it silver, silver, silver. Okay, yeah. The third word here we're having is, let me show you the picture to demonstrate the meaning of the word. It disappeared or something. Yeah, just a second. Yeah, this one. This girl seems to be having pleasure or enjoying herself with her companion. This girl seems to be having pleasure or having enjoying her time with her companion. 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 Okay, so the word we are referring to is the word companion. This is her companion, and she is her companion too. So, is the word companion referring to something we eat?
no.
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 No,
Uh,
actually,
Okay,
herb. No.
yeah. What is a synonym for it? A friend. Excellent, excellent. A
Friend,
friend, a friend, a colleague,
A
a
colleague.
roommate,
roommate.
A mate.
Very good. Yes, excellent. Yes, a friend or a colleague, a partner, a partner. Excellent. Okay, let's say it together. Companion, companion.
companion,
It's here
companion.
in the passage. I want companion. Very good. Okay, we have it here. I want you to have a look at it. Maybe I don't find it now. You will find it in the passage while you read, inshallah. Let's have a look at the last word I have here. So have a look at this arm. Just a second. Let me get a little bit clearer. This is an arm. This is the whole arm, and this is the elbow. Elbow.
Elbow.
You know it. Yeah,
Yes.
excellent. You know it.
Yes.
Elbow. Okay. So now, is the elbow part of my leg? Is it part of my leg?
No,
No.
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 no, my arm.
Is
No,
it part of my head?
No.
no,
No.
No.
Okay. Is it part of my arm? Is it part of my
Yes.
yes,
arm?
Yes.
Yes, this
yes.
part. Very good. So let's say it together. The pronunciation. Let's say it together. Elbow,
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 elbow, elbow,
elbow,
elbow,
elbow. Okay,
elbow.
very good. Very good. Now, mute yourself. Please mute yourself because I hear much background noise, please. Or okay, or maybe yeah, mute yourselves. I'll mute you myself. Just a second. To mute all. Sorry for that. I just hear my voice back, and this interrupts the flow of the session. Whenever you want to speak, just unmute and speak immediately. Okay. Now it's time for reading. So you are going to read silently the passage. You read the passage silently. I'll give you 2 minutes for that. Okay. But this time you are going to read in order to give me specific information on what I'm going to ask you now. So you just read the passage and tell me what are the seating rules? What are the seating rules in the formal dinner etiquette in the 1940s? Okay, just some hints that have to do with the seating rules in a formal dinner etiquette in the 1940s. Start reading now, please. You have 2 minutes for that. Your task is read. You have 2 minutes. Answer this question. Give me some tips on seating in a formal dinner etiquette in 1940s. Okay, start now. You have 2 minutes.
Make it bigger, please. Enlarge it.
Okay. If I zoom in, you will not have the whole passage. See? Uh-huh. How is this? Okay, start
Good.
and I will. Okay, I'll start and I'll roll down a while after, inshallah. After a while, inshallah. Okay. Yeah, the 2 minutes are over. Now, are you done? خلاص ينصر الله. Guys, are you done? Are you done with reading? Are you finished?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Really?
No.
Okay. Okay, take your time again. Okay.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Miss Marwa. Do you want us
Okay,
to
Miss Sama.
read only one part or the whole passage?
The whole passage, of course. The whole passage.
Okay, thank
The
you.
whole the
Can you
whole
please
passage.
make the passage clear? It's not clear. Make a zoom in, please, so I can see all of it. Yes, thank you.
Okay, I zoomed out because when I zoom in, it's bigger, but you miss some parts of it. I zoom out. Okay, yeah,
Thank
zoom
you, Miss
out.
Marwa.
Sure. Now finished, guys. What's taking so long?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
now for
Done.
okay, very good. Okay, done. Very good. Now the controlled practice. The controlled practice. So complete the sentences. Number one, you don't have the sentences on before your eyes. I will read them like orally, okay? So just a
Okay.
second. Okay. Number one, the hosts leads the female guests into
Dining
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 room.
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 the dining room. Excellent. Sentence
Mhm.
number two. Okay. The host and the male guests follow. The host then tells her guests where to.
Sit.
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 Excellent. Thank you. Number two. Number two. The semi-controlled practice. The semi-controlled practice. Please complete the sentence. Complete the sentence in your own words. Please mute yourselves a little
Miss
bit.
Marwa. Miss Marwa.
You are
Miss
having a
Marwa,
lot of
please.
much noise, wallah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Much
Please, Miss
noise.
Shaima Ashraf. The problem is with Miss Shaima Ashraf.
Okay, so
There is a lag or there is a cracking.
background noise, much background noise
Yeah.
actually. Okay, so let me. Okay, now better. I have an echo. I can hear my voice back. Let me mute everybody. I'm sorry
Miss.
for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm. Okay. So we had like the controlled practice after reading. Now I have a question for you, but this time you are going to complete. I'll give you the start of the sentence stem, I mean the start of the sentence, and then you complete it in your own words, not in from the passage. It's from the passage, of course, but using your own words, a little bit different words. Okay. The sentence says, she must always have the seating arrangements planned in advance in order to
Avoid confusion and delay.
Okay, this is control the practice. I need you to complete the sentence with different words of your own.
With different, okay.
Semi-control the practice.
To
Semi-control the
avoid,
practice. To avoid what?
yeah.
Try to
Miss,
express in
to
your
To let
own
avoid
words.
the mess.
each one sit
Mess.
without any
Okay,
problem.
to avoid miss. Excellent. To avoid miss. That's one thing. Very good. Yes. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, mute yourselves. Mute yourselves. Mute yourselves. Okay. Now, I want you to answer these questions. First question, if the dinner party invitation is for, uh, oh my God. Okay, I will mute you.
Miss Shaima, Sharaf, it seems like
I'm sorry, I mute you. I muted you while you were speaking, miss. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that. I really apologize.
again,
Okay,
Miss Shaima, Sharaf, it seems like she is using two devices, so there is an echo or a cracking in the sound. I think that
okay,
Miss Shaima, Sharaf.
No,
okay,
I'm using one device, my mobile phone.
okay. Don't
But
worry.
the problem is with you. I can see the problem is with your
Just a second, guys.
speaker or
Okay.
something.
Anyway,
Yeah.
no problem. Just mute yourselves whenever you want to answer the question. Here's your hand. I'll let only one person to answer. Okay. All right. Very good.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Very good. So number one, if the dinner party invitation is for 8 o'clock, what time should guests arrive? This is answered here. Guests should arrive by 7:55 at the latest. Type. Number two, if a guest is going to be late, what should he or she do? If a guest is going to be late, what should he or she do? We can answer this
Make a
question.
call to apologize.
Yes.
Okay. Make a phone call to apologize. Excellent. Number three.
Apologize.
Okay. Who decides where guests should sit at the table? Who decides where guests should sit at the table? Who decides?
The
Let me check.
host.
Excellent, Ms.
The
Dua. Thank you
host.
so much. Excellent. That's it. Thank you. Yes, the hostess, of course. Yeah, the one who invited people to come to the dinner. All right. Number four. What are the different roles or expectations of men and women at a dinner party? The roles of men and women. What do men do and women do? The expectations. Some hints on that. Just one hint. If you know. Let me check raise
Question
hands.
again. Marwa, the
Okay.
question again.
The question number four here. What are the different roles or expectations of men and women at a dinner party? I mean, what do men do and what do women do? Okay, who is, for example, who is in the front and precedes the other when they enter or join the party? Yeah, it's mentioned here in details in the passage. It's mentioned here.
Can I
The
say
Okay, what
hostess
something?
is
and the
the female?
Mr. Sayed, go ahead. Answer this question, please.
female guest can go first, then the host and males can go after that.
Follow. Excellent. Yes, that's it. Thank you so much. That's really correct. 100% correct. Okay, number five. When should a guest begin eating? When should a guest begin eating? When exactly? The
After the
guest.
hostess,
Excellent.
after the hostess starts.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. After the hostess starts eating. Wonderful. What about
Yeah.
question number six? What should a guest do if a fork or a knife falls to the floor? I mean,
Leave it.
the
Leave it.
silver. Miss
Leave
Dua,
it.
excellent. Yes, leave it. Leave it as it is. Okay, leave it as is. Excellent. Okay. The echo again. Number seven. What should a guest, okay, what should a guest do if he or she spills a drink on the table? Spills a drink
Apologize
on the table.
immediately.
Just to
Sit down.
apologize
Apologize
shortly.
immediately.
What's the adverb used before the word apologize?
Shortly.
Excellent. Or briefly. Briefly
Briefly.
apologize. Okay, very good. Yeah. Number 8. How long should the host or hostess continue eating? How long should the host or hostess continue eating?
Till
As
Half an
long
hour.
as
till the guest finish.
okay, very good, very good. As long as the guests are eating, okay? When they stop, she stops. All right? Very good. Number 9, what should a guest do when the host or hostess leaves the table? What should a guest do when the host or hostess leaves the table?
Of course, he should leave it immediately.
Leave.
Leave as well. Leave as well. Okay, arise from the place and leave as well. Okay, all right. So number 10, how long should guests stay after dinner is over? How long should guests
30
stay
minutes.
It
after?
depends.
30
It
30
depends.
minutes.
30
30
minutes.
minutes.
Not always 50 minutes, 30 minutes, not always. If the dinner doesn't include the evening something, I can't remember it.
Yes. It doesn't, yeah, very
Entire
good.
evening, if it includes entire evening, so they can stay, but if not, just for 30 minutes.
Excellent. Excellent. That's it. Thank you so much. Now you are going to listen to the passage to check pronunciation of every word. So now with pronunciation. Okay, I'll remind you about what we did during the our reading scale here. Okay, let me just mute you. I'm sorry for that. We're having much noise today. Sorry. Okay. So now you are going to listen to the passage again, but this time to check pronunciation, I wanted to remind you about the stages of teaching the reading here. We started with a lead-in question, a warm-up for the passage, which is your prior knowledge. Okay, very good. Then the prediction, predicting the topic. I asked you to have a look at the titles and the subtitles and the date of publication to have a look at the general idea of the passage. So you skim the passage, not scan, you just skim it. Okay, for the general idea. Then I started asking you, no, I didn't ask you. I just taught you or presented the new vocabulary items. What did I use to present the vocabulary items here? Did I use the synonyms or I used the, what exactly? You can tell me about that. What did I use to present the
Pictures,
vocabulary? Pictures, excellent.
uh,
That's it.
pictures and
Yes.
CCQs.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. I used the
Yeah.
CCQs, the concept, checking questions. When I said, for example,
Yeah.
is the silver something we eat or something we eat with? Okay, to
Yeah.
make sure that you understood the meaning of the word or the concept. Okay, very good, excellent. Thank you. So then I asked you to read silently. So this is silently reading but this time you read for some specific information, specific details, some details, okay? And I asked you controlled questions like complete the sentence from the passage, semi-controlled questions. I gave you the start of the sentence or the sentence stems. I give you some hint and you complete it using your own words. This is semi-controlled practice. And then I asked you like this, questions that you can answer yourselves like these. These are free practice, okay, free practice questions. And then now for the pronunciation, we're going to check your pronunciation. This is the last thing to do here. So now you are going to listen to the passage to check the pronunciation. Ready for that, guys?
Okay.
Very good. Here we go. Just a second. Reading.
Page 10. Reading.
Okay.
Read.
Just a second. Is it audible?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
well.
Yes.
Read and listen.
Formal dinner etiquette. It is very discourteous for a guest to be late. Arrive at least 5 minutes before the hour set for the dinner. If for some unavoidable reason you cannot arrive on time, telephone the hostess and explain the reason to her. Etiquette only requires that she wait for 15 minutes before
Okay.
beginning the meal. If it has been
One of us says if she can't hear, is that for all? or just
No,
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 we,
we hear well.
you,
We can
No,
hear.
It's okay.
you can hear well? Okay,
No,
so
you have a
miss,
problem,
it seems
miss.
that you have a problem. You can log out and then join again. Okay, you log in again. Okay, you have a problem with the connection maybe. So let's listen again, guys, to check pronunciation.
Possible for you to notify her and she has started the meal, go to her, offer
Just a
apologies,
second.
and take your place at the table as
Just a second. I get it from the very beginning.
Page 10. Reading. Read and listen.
formal dinner etiquette. It is very discourteous for a guest to be late. Arrive at least 5 minutes before the hour set for the dinner. If for some unavoidable reason you cannot arrive on time, telephone the hostess and explain the reason to her. Etiquette only requires that she wait for 15 minutes before beginning the meal. If it has been impossible for you to notify her and she has started the meal, go to her, offer apologies, and take your place at the table as quickly as possible. Seating. The hostess leads the female guests into the dining room. The host and the male guests follow. The hostess then tells her guests where to sit. She must always have the seating arrangement planned in advance in order to avoid confusion and delay. Each person stands casually behind his chair until the hostess starts to take her seat. The man helps his dinner partner to be seated and also helps move her chair as she rises. Each person moves to the left of the chair to be seated and also rises from the left. The meal. At a small dinner party, do not start to eat until all guests are served. At a large dinner party, you may start to eat as soon as those near you have been served. Do not eat too fast. Do not talk while you have food in your mouth, and keep the mouth closed while you chew your food. Elbows should not be put on the table when you are eating. However, between courses at a restaurant, if you cannot hear your companion, it is permissible to lean forward on your elbows. If silver is dropped on the floor, leave it there. If an accident happens at the table, apologize briefly to your hostess. The hostess continues to eat as long as her guests do. When all have finished, she rises from the table and the others follow. Departing. If you have no dinner partner, push your chair from the table by taking hold of each side of the seat of the chair. Don't rest your hands or arms on the table to push yourself up. It is not necessary to remain longer than 30 minutes after a dinner if the invitation does not include the entire evening. However, one should avoid appearing in a hurry to leave.
Wonderful. Now I want you to give me another word for this adjective, permissible. Permissible. Another word, a synonym for it, please.
Acceptable.
Acceptable. Uh,
Allowed.
allowed. Excellent. Very good. Thank you. Okay, now let's move into two patterns of the pronunciation of the T letter in the American accent pronunciation force. This is really important because it's really confusing. You will find it fun, by the way. So, just a second. The T, this one.
Well, capacity, sweaty,
Yeah, yeah.
in some
Just a second.
sweaty,
Okay. Yo, can you hear that? Is it audible?
Yes.
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 Thank Allah, praise be to Allah.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
pronunciation number 3, T like ch. In some combinations of letters like TR, TUE, and TURE, the T sounds like the ch in watch. We practiced this a little bit last lesson, But let's continue with some new words. Trick, treasure, trade, tradition, tropical, truck, country, entry, chemistry, artistry, statue, virtue.
Just a second. I want somebody, one of the participants, to read these words, to imitate the speaker. Let me check raised hands. I need a male participant, someone who didn't share today. Somebody who didn't share. Where are the others? Where are our colleagues, our male colleagues? Let me check raised hands. Mr. I need Mr. I don't know. The females are dominating the session. Okay. Who's going to share? Male
We have only
participants.
2 male. Mr.
Okay,
Said
we
and
have
Mr. Ahmed.
Mr. Ahmed. Mr. Ahmed, go ahead. Okay, please read these words on the screen. Just a second. I hope they are clear. Are you ready? Mr. Ahmed, are you there? Did you raise your hand in the first place? Okay, Mr. Said, go ahead. Please read them. The
Trick,
when
freedom, trick, treasure, trade, tradition, tropical, truck, country, entry, mystery, artistry, statue, virtue.
Excellent. Thanks a million for that. Okay, Ms. Ghada, go ahead. Read them, please, for us.
Trick, treasure, trade, tradition, tropical, truck, country, entry, chemistry, artistry, statue, virtue, verse.
Excellent. Excellent. Ms. Ghada Hassan, go ahead. Read them for us, please.
Okay. Truck, treasure, trade, tradition, tropical, truck, country, entry, chemistry, artistry, statue, and virtue.
Well done. Well said. Thank you so much. So let's go on completing that part. And then I ask some of you to articulate the sounds and we can go on, okay?
Picture, nature, mixture, literature, capture, posture, situation, mutual.
Okay.
Pronunciation number.
Just a second. Yeah, I need somebody to read these.
Could you please
repeat them? Okay.
Situation.
Yes, please.
Mutual.
Just a second. You need to listen to them again. Okay.
Capture.
No, just a second.
Mixture.
No, just a second.
Virtue.
Okay.
Picture. Nature. Mixture. Literature. Capture. Posture. Situation. Mutual.
Okay, now.
Pronunciation
Just
number
4. Yeah, here. I need somebody to read it first. So let me check raised hands. I have here, I need somebody who didn't share today. Miss Nasreen, I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Just a second.
Picture.
Okay.
Okay. Picture, nature, mixture, literature, capture, posture, situation, mutual.
Thanks a million for that. Okay, somebody else?
Okay.
One more participant here. Miss Shireen. Go ahead, Miss Shireen.
Picture, nature, mixture, literature, capture, posture, situation, natural.
Good job. Thank you. One more participant, please. Let me check raised hands. We have here, I guess, Miss Shayma. Go ahead, Miss Shayma. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Picture,
Picture.
mixture.
Shayma, what, please?
Okay, don't
Shayma.
worry, don't worry. The two Miss Shaymas who are going to read them. Okay.
Okay, thank you. You can begin.
Okay, picture, nature, mixture, literature, capture, posture, situation, mutual.
Excellent. Thank you so much. The other Miss Shayma.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Picture, nature, mixture, literature, capture, posture, situation, neutral.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
One more part here. One more part.
Capture.
Miss Marwa.
Yes.
Posture.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Mr. Said, is it you?
Can you pronounce the third word slowly?
Mixture. 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 Mixture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Situation. Mutual. Pronunciation number 4. T-I like sh. In words with T-I-O-N and T-I-O-U-S, the letters T-I have a sh sound, like in the word she. Emotion. National. Relation. Evolution. Condition. Action. Ambitious. Nutritious. Cautious. Flirtatious.
Okay.
Pronunciation number 5.
Okay, just a second. I want
Flirtatious.
I want somebody to read for us this part. Or you need to listen to them again as you like. It's up to you. You need to
Yes,
listen to
please.
them again. Okay, very good.
Flirtatious.
Yeah, okay, just a second. Yeah.
Evolution.
No, sorry.
Word she. Emotion. National. Relation. Evolution. Condition. Action. Ambitious. Nutritious. Cautious. Flirtatious. Pronunciation number 5.
Okay, just a
T.
second, just a second. Yeah, I need somebody to read these words. Let me check participants here. Raised hands. Please, if your raised hand is from the last activity, lower your hand, please, and mute yourself. I have Miss Dua and then Miss Maha and then Miss Samah. Miss Dua, Miss Maha, Miss Samah. Okay, three guys here. 3 participants, 3 female colleagues. Go ahead.
Okay. Emotion, national, relation, evolution, condition, action, ambitious, nutritious, cautious, flirtatious.
Okay, very good. So, who's next?
This mean
اسمها يا
emotion, national, relation, evolution, condition, action, ambitious, nutritious, cautious, filtracious.
flirtatious. Very good. Thanks a million for that.
Sorry,
Miss Sameh, are you there? Wonderful.
the
Thank
last
you.
Yes,
The last one
yes,
is
I'm here.
flirtatious. 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 It's from flirtation. Flirt يعني يغازل.
To say
When
good
a
words for
man,
others.
yeah, it's الغزل.
Nice words.
Okay. Okay, this is the adjective. Okay, it has to do with the flirtation الغزل. Okay, flirtatious. Flirtatious. So, Miss Sameh, go ahead.
Okay. Emotion, national, relation, evolution, condition, action, ambitious, nutritious,
Nutritious.
um,
Nutritious.
nutritious,
Nutritious.
nu- nutritious,
Yes, nutritious.
cautious, fluctuations, fluctuations,
Flirt flirtatious. Flirtatious.
flirt- flirtatious,
Flirtatious. Okay, now we
flirtatious.
have the pronunciation. Thank you. Thank you, Samalian, for that. Good job. So we have the two other patterns of pronunciation of the t letter. We have the glottal stop that I told you about last session, and when the t disappears altogether in our speech, I'll keep them at the end of the session, not get you bored. I have something else to do now, so let's go on doing the activities. I'm not tackling that part. I'm going to tackle another part here, the revision of the unit. So I have a listening activity for you. You are going to listen to conversations and choose the correct answer. Okay, we have 5 conversations. They are really short conversations here. It's a listening activity. Okay, so here, read number 1 first. Read the 2 choices before we listen. Okay, so number 1, she would like to be addressed by her title and family name, or she would like to be addressed by her first name. You will choose from these 2 answers or suggestions, but you listen first to the first conversation and choose which one of these is correct. Okay, just a second. Yeah, I have them here. Just read the question first, please, okay? To be ready. Listening comprehension. Yes.
Pa-
Okay.
Page 12.
Now, is it audible?
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Exercise A. Listening comprehension. Listen to the conversations between people introducing themselves. Check the statement that correctly paraphrases the main idea. Conversation 1.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Ana Montoya.
Good morning, Dr. Montoya.
Please call me Ana.
Conversation 2.
Just a second.
Hi, I'm Larry Lockhart.
Hi, I'm Winnie Den.
No, you will listen to it one more time. Okay?
So easy, Miss Marwa.
we will
Okay.
listen
Page
to the first.
12. Exercise A.
No,
Listening comprehension. Listen to the conversations between people introducing themselves. Check the statement that correctly paraphrases the main idea. Conversation 1.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Ana Montoya.
Good morning, Dr. Montoya.
Please call me Ana.
Conversation 2.
Okay, so the answer is 1 or 2.
Two.
First name. No.
Two.
Very,
Her first name.
very good. Let's read number 2 first. The question, she would prefer to be called by her first name, or she would prefer to be called by her title and last name. So she would prefer to be called by her first name, or she would prefer to be called by her title and last name. This is conversation number 2. We will listen to it twice. Okay.
Hi, I'm Larry Lockhart.
Hi, I'm Winnie Denman. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. By the way, how would you prefer to be addressed?
Mrs. Denman would be fine.
Conversation 3.
Okay. No need to listen to it another time. I
Number
know.
two.
Number 2.
Okay, it's really
Number two.
clear. I can't
Number
speak,
2.
wallah. Okay, yeah, 2 is
Sorry,
correct.
Nali.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. It's number 2. So let's read number 3 first before we listen. The questions before we listen, okay? So it's customary to call people by their first name there. Or it's not customary to call people by their first name there. Is it customary or not customary? Let's see. This is conversation number 3.
Excuse me, I'm Sofia Pérez. I'm looking for Martin Page.
Certainly, Miss Perez. I'm Ramona Wright. Martin's right over there. Come, I'll introduce you.
Thanks. And would it be rude if I called him Martin?
No, that's fine. And while you're at it, feel free to call me Ramona.
And please call me Sofia.
Conversation.
Okay, now 1 or 2.
Customary. It's the first one.
Customary.
One.
Excellent, excellent,
Customary.
perfect, perfect, perfect. It's
Customary.
customary. It's allowed. No problem with it. It's usual to call them by first name. Very good. So conversation 4, let's read it first. Let's read the question. Sorry for that. Number 1, he is comfortable with the policy about names, or he is not comfortable with the policy about names. So he is either comfortable or not comfortable. Let's see. Okay, the policy about names, the policy about how they are addressed. Okay, so let's listen to conversation number 4.
4.
Hi, I'm Robert Morse, the new English instructor.
Oh, hello, Dr. Morse. I'm Laura Lane, the department secretary. I'll take you to your class. By the way, how would you like to be introduced to the class?
Well, what's the custom here?
We're pretty informal. The policy is generally first name. We think it makes for a more conversational English class. Do you mind?
Not at all. Robert's fine with me.
Conversation.
Okay, do you need to listen to it
He's
one more
comfortable.
time?
The first
Number 1,
one.
he's
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 comfortable.
comfortable.
Yeah. What's the word that lets you understand that he is comfortable? He said something.
When you
It's
say
all
it's
right with me.
okay.
No, he
Yeah,
didn't
but
say okay.
Fine.
it's all right
It would
with
be
me.
fine.
He didn't say that.
Fine.
I don't mind.
It's all right.
No,
Terrible. Terrible.
no,
Never mind.
no.
So,
By the way,
He said, sorry?
Say it again.
Okay, let's listen to it again. Okay. I need the clue. Okay, you know the clue? The clue to the
Yeah.
answer. Okay.
Well, what's the custom here?
We're pretty informal. The policy is generally first name. We think it makes for a more conversational English class. Do you mind?
Not at all. Robert's fine with me.
Okay,
Not at
what
all.
did he say?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Okay, see how he pronounced this expression? He said it's not at all, but he said not at all. Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at
See,
all.
okay, can you say it? Not at all.
Not at
not at
all.
all.
Not at all.
Not
Not
at all.
Not
at
at
all.
all.
Not at all.
Not at
It
all.
reminds me, by the way, it reminds me about this phrase, which is, I don't know. I don't know. Please mute yourselves. Please mute yourselves. Let me mute everybody. I can hear my voice back. Okay, now better. Okay, so uh the word I don't know, I do not know. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. I don't know. I don't know. See how is it difficult and fast in connected speech? So that when you hear it, you don't distinguish it. You don't know it. I don't know. I don't know. It's I don't know. I do not know. Easy. But I don't know. I don't know is difficult because you are not familiar with it. So you have to listen a lot as much as you can to be familiar with the sounds of the language itself and look at the script to compare the words with the pronunciation, especially in connected speech and fast English, because it's really challenging to distinguish words, okay, from one another. They are collected together, connected. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, simple. All right, so the last one, let's read the question first. She prefers to use the title Mrs. She prefers to use the title Doctor. She prefers to use the title Mrs. or she prefers to use the title doctor. Let's listen and see.
Conversation 5.
Hello, I'm Mayumi Sato. I'm pre-registered for the conference.
Certainly. Let me make up your name badge. Do you prefer Ms. or Mrs.?
Actually, neither. I use doctor.
Of course, Dr. Sato. Here you go.
Thanks.
Okay, easy. What's the answer?
The second one.
Doctor.
Number
She
two. Number two.
prefers to use the title doctor.
Excellent. The number 2, the title doctor. Okay, what did the word that she used when she said, I don't want you to call me Ms. or Mrs.? What's the word?
Neither.
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 Did she pronounce it like neither or neither?
Neither.
She said neither.
The two are correct.
Both are
Neither.
correct. Yes, yes. Both are correct. But she said neither. Okay, both are correct.
Neither.
But she said neither. Okay, and I say it neither, either and neither. Okay. Anyway, this is the listening activity on the unit. It's a revision of the unit. Here is another question that has to do with the grammatical unit point of the unit. Complete each sentence with a tag question. It's really easy. So number 1, you are not from around here. يعني انت مش هنا. انت مش من هنا.
Are you?
Okay.
Are
طب
you?
just a second. Just a second. والله جايه. حاضر. هي الفكرة الidea اللي عندي it's not the tag question as much as it is acquiring the expression as well. We have an expression here. Okay, just a second. Let me mute everybody. There. Okay, so now the expression in the first sentence, you are not from around here. You are not from around here. This is a wonderful expression in conversations. انت مش من هنا. Okay, انت مش من هنا. شكلك غريب شوية مش من هنا. You are not from around here. So put a tag question, please. I just wanted to stress the expression itself. It's a wonderful expression. Huh.
Are you?
Are you? Excellent. Very good. Number 2, you were in this class last year. You were in this class last year. Sorry?
Weren't you?
Weren't you? Excellent.
Weren't you?
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Number 3, they haven't been here since yesterday. They haven't been here since.
Have they?
Have they? Excellent. Before the class, she hadn't yet told them how she wanted to be addressed. She hadn't yet told. Excellent. Had she. Excellent. Number 5, I can bring flowers as a gift for the hosts. I can bring flowers.
Can't I?
Can't I? Excellent. Number 6, you won't be back in time for dinner. You won't be back in time for dinner. Will you? Will you? Excellent. Okay. Number 7, the echo again. Okay. I met you on the tour in Nepal. I met you on the tour in Nepal.
Didn't I?
Excellent. Didn't I? Number 8, we will have a chance to discuss this tomorrow. We will have a chance.
Won't we?
Won't we?
Won't we?
Excellent. Just a second. Just a second, guys, because the laptop is going to have a power cut. I'm going to recharge it. Just a second. Now better, inshallah. Okay, so where did we stop here? Number 9. They were going to dinner. They were going to dinner. Weren't they? Perfect. Number 10, my friends are going to be surprised to see you. My friends are going to. Aren't they? Excellent. One more exercise to revise the vocabulary of the unit here. Complete each statement with the correct word or phrase. So I will give you 1 minute to think, read the sentences, and then we discuss it together. Okay? 1 minute for that. These are 3 questions only, 3 sentences only. I'll mute everybody to have you know, yeah, mute all. I'll show you the screen, don't worry, inshallah. Here are three sentences to tackle. You read the sentence and complete it using one word, one of the words that we studied last session, by the way, one of the new vocabulary items that we studied last time, because this is the revision of the unit. Okay, so take your time. 3 questions only. I guess you're done, by the way. Doesn't need much time, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
number 1. Okay, I'll read number 1 for you. Offending other people when eating a meal is an example of bad.
Table
Table
manner.
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 Excellent.
Table manner.
Excellent. Number 2. Each country. Look how I pronounce the t and the r together. Country. Country. It's not country. Country. No, it's country. Country. Each country has customs and traditions about how to behave in social situations. The rules are sometimes called
Etiquette.
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 Excellent. Etiquette. I can hear native speakers here. Wonderful. Okay, number 3. Each culture has its own sense of it's important to understand people's ideas about lateness. Lateness.
Punctuality.
Punctuality.
Excellent.
Punctuality.
Excellent.
Punctuality.
Excellent. Excellent. Wonderful. Wonderful. So this writing task, I'm going to make it, inshallah, as a home assignment. I will give you some parts to study. I will have a copy of a certain page that has certain information about how to write formal content or formal email, and what are the things that you have, or the rules that you have to adhere to. And then we discuss them on the WhatsApp, inshallah, together, because now I want to complete the wonderful video of the tah pronunciation. We still have 2 patterns. Then we practice many sentences on the whole lesson. And then we finish the session. Don't worry, this is the last task we are having here. The video of the pronunciation of the tah letter. We have 2 more patterns, then a revision of the whole patterns, like some kind of a practice that we are going to answer together. Okay, so let's start immediately. It's really beneficial. Inshallah, you'll find it beneficial. Just a second on that. Yeah, this one, the American pronunciation course. Really beneficial and fun.
Welcome to
It's
lesson.
not this part. Just a second.
Repeat these
No,
words.
no.
Please,
Number
Miss
5.
Marwa.
Yes.
Miss Marwa,
Yes, mister, go ahead.
can yes, can you revise first 2 cases of T?
Oh, really? Okay, so you need the the flat T.
Flat. Yes.
Number 1 is the normal, the ta, just the ta, the computer, nothing more. Okay. Number 2 is the flab T, the fast D, like water, computer, like this. Okay, so you need it. Don't worry. Okay, let's practice. This is the normal pronunciation, and the second one, which is the flap. It's taking too long. Just a second. Yeah, the flat T here.
an unstressed syllable. It has the sound of a fast D in American English. You can hear the difference if you compare the British and American pronunciations of these two words.
Water.
Water.
Notice.
Notice. Listen to and repeat these words, pronouncing the T as a fast D. Letter. Butter. Little. Computer. Whatever. Beautiful. Meeting. Getting. Ability. Bottom. Artificial. Attic.
Just a second. I want somebody to read them for me, okay? And then yeah. I need somebody to read them for me, please. Mr. Said, you are going to read them for me.
Ladder.
Hello? Letter.
Yes. Ladder. Butter.
Letter.
Little. Computer.
Letter. No, say the first one only again, please.
Ladder. Ladder. Butter.
Letter? Is it ladder or letter? Letter.
Leather.
Okay.
Butter. Little. Computer. Whatever. Beautiful. Meeting. Getting. Ability. Bottom. Artificial.
Okay, can anybody? Yeah, okay, very good. Thank you. That's good job. Okay, but you need to listen to it again more to be closer. Okay, to imitate the pronunciation perfectly. Okay, and I need another participant to try it here because we didn't try
Please.
it before. Yes, Miss Samah, go ahead.
The sound, is it the teh sound or the sound? It's not clear. I can't get it right.
It's
Can
the
you
the.
can you say?
It's
I need to hear it from you, please.
from me. Okay, so the first one is letter. Letter. It's the. It's written to, but it's fast the. Okay, fast the. It's letter. It's closer to the r sound. Imagine. Okay, so letter. Butter,
Let
butter,
yeah.
butter. I'll say them. Okay, letter,
Okay.
butter, butter. Little. Computer. Whatever. Beautiful, meeting, getting, ability, bottom, artificial, attic. Okay, now try to say them, Miss Samah.
Okay, I'll try, but don't laugh at me, okay?
No, of course not. We are learning from one another. Okay.
Thank you. Letter, butter, little, computer, whatever, beautiful, meeting, getting, ability, pattern, artificial, attic.
Excellent. Great job. Thank you so much. Is Miss
Thank you,
Ghada Hassan with us here? Thank you so much, Miss Samah. Really wonderful. Okay, we just with more
Yes,
practice. Miss
I'm
Ghada.
with you.
Yeah,
You know, I feel
I
the
like your
British
voice of
accent, by the way.
yeah, you
You
like the
know
British
that
accent.
yeah,
You like the
it's
British accent.
the most preferable for me. But I enjoy
Let her.
listening to you, by the
Okay,
way.
let her. You will say
So
it
if I
let
say
her.
them, I will
Let
spoil
her.
all the pronunciation, but I will try hard.
Say
So
try. You will do it perfectly,
letter.
inshallah. Do it. Go ahead.
Okay, let's do it. Letter, butter, little, computer, whatever, beautiful, meeting, getting, ability, bottom, artificial, attic.
Now you have to switch to the American accent. Okay.
But I still prefer the British one
Okay.
because
So you like to say
I traveled to England 3 times. So I
Oh my
used
God.
to live with them for a long time. This is
Oh my
why I
God.
prefer their accent. I prefer the way they pronounce the words.
Come on, come
I'm
on.
sorry.
Jesus say, okay, here you are, here you are. Wow, fantastic. Wow, fantastic.
Yeah, I
Here
love
you
that.
are.
By the
Oh my
way,
God.
some
Here
of
is the
my colleagues at
computer.
school,
Yeah,
yes, some of my colleagues
agree.
still
So
like
good.
disagree with me. Why you want to use the British accent? Well, the the American accent is
It's a
more
trendy
used.
nowadays. Trendy nowadays. It's
Yes.
having the trend. Okay, yeah,
I'm traditional. I'm a
wonderful.
traditional woman.
No, don't worry. It's a kind of preference, by the way. Nothing is right or wrong. Okay, just a preference. It's just the accent. Okay, thank you so much. So let's move on to the glottal stop, which is really fun and wonderful too. Yeah, the glottal stop. It's tricky. The glottal stop is hard and tricky.
Throat. This is a
Just a second. Yeah,
T as a
just a second. Yeah.
glottis. Pronunciation number 5. T as a glottal stop. What exactly is a glottal stop? Well, the space between your vocal cords is called the glottis. To make a glottal stop, you close this space, stopping the flow of air in your throat and not in your mouth. One example is in the middle of the word uh-uh. That's an informal way to say no in English. Notice how the sound stops for a moment, but my mouth doesn't close. It's because I'm stopping the sound in my throat. This is a glottal stop. Uh-uh. The letter T becomes a glottal stop in two situations. In the middle of a word after a vowel N or R and before N, M, or L. Listen and repeat. Partner, fitness, department, Atlantic, treatment, forgotten, written, eaten. Listen to the difference in the word part.
Okay, I just want somebody to read them for us, or maybe you want to listen to them again, right? Or maybe you want me to model them, to try to model them. Of course, I'm not a native. Okay, or do you see that? Suggest something, either to listen to it again, or to listen to them from me, or you say them yourself now, as you like.
Okay, you
Yes,
can say them.
of course. Go ahead.
Okay, partner, fitness, department, Atlantic, treatment, forgotten, written, eaten.
Okay,
It's
good job. Good job.
yeah.
Thank you. That's great. Okay, another participant. Hmm.
Please,
I
Miss
say them
Marwa,
myself.
can you
Yeah,
listen? Can you hear
listen
it
to
again?
it. Okay, very good. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Word uh-uh. That's an informal way to say no in English. Notice how the sound stops for a moment, but my mouth doesn't close. It's because I'm stopping the sound in my throat. This is a glottal stop. Uh-uh. The letter T becomes a glottal stop in two situations. In the middle of a word after a vowel N or R and before N, M, or L. Listen and repeat. Partner, fitness, department, Atlantic, treatment, forgotten, written, eaten.
Okay, just a second. I'm going to try and model them myself because I'm a student too. I'm learning. I'm all the time imitating the natives. Partner, partner, fitness, fitness, department, department, Atlantic, Atlantic, treatment, treatment, forgotten, forgotten, written, written, eaten, eaten. Okay, now who's ready to share? Just try.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
Partner, fitness, department, Atlantic, treatment, forgotten, written, eaten.
Wow, that's great. Oh my God, 100% perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's move into this part and imitate the speaker again.
Listen to the difference in the word partner, pronounced incorrectly with a normal T sound and correctly with the T as a glottal stop. Partner, partner. The letter T at the end of a word is also pronounced as a glottal stop. Cat, but, get, foot, what, start, light, put, shirt, hot. It sounds like the T disappeared.
Okay, yeah,
Get,
okay. Now, do you need to listen to them again or just model them?
Yes, please.
Okay, very good.
partner, partner.
Okay,
The letter T at the end of a word is also pronounced as a glottal stop. Cat, but, get, foot, what, start, light, put, shirt, hot.
now I'll try and then you try, okay? Yes. Yeah. Cat, cat, ba, ba, get, foot, foot, what, start, start, light, light, put, shirt, hot, hot. Who's going to share?
Yes, can I?
Yes, sure.
Yes. Cat, but, get, foot, what, start, light, put, shirt. The last one, I can see it. Put.
It's hot when we say hot.
Hot. Hot.
Mm. Very good. Thank you so much. That's really great. Okay, let's go on listening to that part and not to keep you longer. I know you have like children.
Get, foot, what, start, light, put, shirt, hot. It sounds like the T disappears, but it is still there. It is just pronounced as a glottal stop. The sound cuts off very quickly. These three examples show the difference. Seat, seat, see. Can you hear the difference between seat and see? Pronunciation number 6, disappearing T. This varies from person to person, and it depends on the region the speaker is from. But in some words, the sound of the letter T really disappears, especially when there is an N or S before it. Interview. Center. Advantage. Wanted.
Wanted.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
He didn't come to the party.
He didn't come to the party.
The facts are all true.
The facts are all true.
It costs $9.
It costs $9.
I just finished the course.
I just finished the course. That's just a
This
second.
pronunciation isn't so important for you to do in your spoken English,
Mhm.
but it's important for you to know that it exists so that you can understand native speakers better.
Okay, now, do you want to listen to this kind of pronunciation again before you practice it or not?
Yes, please.
Yes, sure.
Pronunciation number 6, disappearing T. This varies from person to person, and it depends on the region the speaker is from. But in some words, the sound of the letter T really disappears, especially when there is an N or S before it. Interview. Center. Advantage.
Advantage.
Wanted.
Wanted.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
He didn't come to the party.
He didn't come to the party.
The facts are all true.
The facts are all true.
It costs $9.
It costs $9.
I just finished the course.
I just finished the course. Now it's your turn to model it. You try. Who's going to try? Miss Dua,
Can
where's
I?
Miss
I
Dua?
try?
Okay, as you like, as you
It
like.
has a lot of noise, so I wrote on the chat box that I have a
Okay,
lot of noise around
okay,
me.
okay, don't worry, okay. No problem. Miss Samah, I heard your voice, Miss Samah. Miss Samah.
Can I begin? Okay.
Sure, sure.
Sinner. Advantage. Wanted. I don't like it. He didn't come to the party. The facts are all true. It costs $9. I just finished the course.
Excellent. By the way, it disappears altogether as if it's not there. Okay? As if you don't see the T, so don't pronounce it out at all. Okay? At all. Very good. Mr. Said, can you just model the words? Are you still there?
Yeah. Yes.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Sinner. Advantage. Wanted. I don't like it. He didn't come to the party. The facts are all true. It costs $9. I just finished the course.
Wonderful. Great job. Who is going to share? Who wants to share with us? We're going to finish. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yes, sure. Yeah,
Can
go
I say
ahead.
something?
Say something, of
Can I
course.
say something, Miss?
Of course,
Okay.
of course, of course.
Concerning these words, facts and costs, in some words, like when we have what we call the cluster or the consonant clusters, when
Yes.
more than two consonants come together, like fact. So there are three
Strips.
consonants, or yes, three consonants should be pronounced there in the word fact. So in order to make it simpler, we disappear or we elide
Omit.
the ta sound
Elide.
here.
Excellent.
Yes,
Excellent.
this is
Yes.
illegible
So,
as well, by the way.
excellent. Yes.
It's
We
another
call
another
the
feature of connected speech.
wonderful Miss Ghada. Yes, that's a good point here. So when we're having like consonant clusters, we're having three, for example, three consonant sounds together following one another. Okay, you find it difficult to pronounce the 3 consonant letters without the vowel sound, okay? Because the vowel sound اللي هو الفتحة الضمة الكسرة or like this, these are the vowels in English. Okay, makes it easier a little bit and makes like a pause in between the consonants. But when we have like consonant clusters, they are following one another without a vowel, it's easy, it's not easy, it's difficult. So that's why we elide or emit the t sound to make it easier. So we say fax or costs $9, for example. Okay. So who is going to share now? It's your turn.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Center, advantage, wanted. I don't like it. He didn't come to the party. Sorry, he didn't come to the party. The facts are all true. It cost $9. I just finished the. I can see it.
The course.
I
Sorry,
just
again.
finished the course.
Excellent.
I just
Thank you
finished the
so much.
course.
Excellent. Let's go on. We have looked many sentences of practice. Don't worry.
This pronunciation isn't so important for you to do in your spoken English, but it's important for you to know that it exists so that you can understand native speakers better. Practice sentences. Try to say these at normal speed. Normal T. Tara's talking about the time she took a class with a terrific teacher.
Who's going to read this in a normal T?
Me.
Can I?
Can I?
The first one, the early bird. The first one to say me. The early bird is going to share.
Yes.
It's me, Ghada.
Okay, go ahead.
Sarah's talking
Okay.
about the time she took a class with a terrific teacher.
The early bird.
Again?
Wonderful, very good. Yes, okay, yeah.
Sarah's talking about the time she took a class with a terrific teacher.
Thanks a million. Who's going to share again? Oh, just a second. I'll say I'll get the speaker to say the second sentence, and then another participant to read it because we have many sentences here to practice. Don't worry.
I got 10 tickets to the talk on Tuesday at 12.
How to make it clearer. Okay, I say it myself. I got 10 tickets to the talk on Tuesday at 12. Let's skip that part. I don't like the normal T in the first place.
T like a fast D. Put a little bit of butter on the bottom of the pan.
Just a second, guys. Mute yourselves, please. That's better.
I'm sitting here waiting for the writers' meeting to begin.
Again.
I got 10 tickets to the talk on Tuesday at 12. T like a fast D. Put a little bit of butter on the bottom of the pan.
Oh my God. Huh. Who's going to?
Yes, can I?
Yes,
can
sure.
I read
Yes,
them?
yes.
Okay. Put a little bit of butter on the bottom of the pan. It's a little bit
Wonderful.
tricky.
Wonderful. Really wonderful. Thanks a million for that. Okay. Who is going to share again?
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Can I say it?
Yes, sure. Yeah.
Put a little bit of butter on the bottom of the pan.
Wonderful.
Put a
Great
little
trial.
on the bottom of the pan.
Wonderful. Thanks a million for that. I say it too. Put just a second. I'll say it again. Put a little bit of butter on the bottom of the pan. Put a little bit of butter on the bottom of the pan. Yeah, it's really tricky. So
Tongue
let's.
twister. Tongue twister.
Yeah. Very butter, put some butter. Yes, it reminds me about it.
Yes.
Yes. So let's listen
Yeah.
to the second sentence and we imitate it.
I'm sitting here waiting for the writers' meeting to begin.
Oh my God. I'm sitting here waiting for the writers' meeting to begin. I'm sitting here waiting for the writers' meeting to begin. I'm sitting here waiting for the writers' meeting to begin. I like this sentence. You can say it. It's easy. Just try. Huh?
Can I try, please?
Of course.
I'm sitting here waiting for the writers' meeting to begin. I'm
Excellent.
sitting here waiting for the writers' meeting to begin.
Excellent. Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, who is going to share? I'm sitting
Yes,
here waiting for, yeah, go ahead.
I'm sitting here waiting for the writers' meeting to begin.
Excellent. Thanks a million for that. Let's move on to another part.
here
Sitting here waiting for the writers' meeting to begin.
T like ch.
Okay.
I try to take interesting pictures of tropical trees.
Okay. I try to take interesting pictures of tropical trees. It's full of ch. Who's going to read it? Just one participant.
Okay.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead. Mhm.
I try to take I try to take interesting pictures of tropical trees.
Excellent. The second part.
My country has a strong culture and many traditions.
Okay, my country has a strong culture and many traditions. My country has a strong culture and many traditions. I can't make it clearer. I don't know how to do it, but let's take it as granted. My country has a strong culture and many traditions. I'm speaking about the screen, by the way. Who's going to share? My country.
Hello.
May I? Well,
Do we have a male participant other than Mr. Sayed?
Yes, I am.
Oh my God, Mr. Ahmed, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I'm late.
Okay, don't worry.
I was in hospital online. Okay.
Oh my God. I wish you speedy recovery. Are you okay? What a bad news.
So much. I'm fine.
What bad
Alhamdulillah,
news?
fine.
Not a bad news. Okay, thank Allah you are
It's
safe.
much.
Okay, you're much better now.
Okay. Inshallah. My country has a strong culture and many traditions.
Excellent. Say it again, please.
My country has strong culture and many traditions.
Excellent. Perfect. Thanks a million for that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
T-I like shh. I'm too emotional to take action in this situation.
So, I'm too emotional to take action in this situation. I'm too emotional to take action in this situation. Who's going to share? We're about to finish,
Can I?
don't worry. Yes, sure.
Please.
Can I?
The first one to say, can I?
Okay. I'm
I'm
too
too
emotional.
emotional. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm too emotional to take action in this situation.
Very good.
I'm too emotional
Okay,
to take action in this situation.
excellent. Thanks a million for that. The second sentence.
The leader of the revolution is ambitious and pretentious.
Okay,
Can I?
who's, yes, sure, just a second. Yes.
The leader of the revolution is ambitious and pretentious.
Excellent. The leader of the revolution is ambitious and pretentious. The leader of the revolution is ambitious and pretentious. Excellent. So who's going to share again? Or maybe we move on to another part. Yeah, we move on to another part because we're having many sentences.
I'm too emotional to take action in this situation.
Again, sorry. Okay.
The leader of the revolution is ambitious and pretentious.
Ambitious and pretentious. Okay.
T as a glottal stop. I'm fat. What can I do to get fit without going on a diet?
Oh my God, just a second. Let's listen to it again. Okay.
I'm too emotional to take action in this situation. The leader of the revolution is ambitious and pretentious. T as a glottal stop. I'm fat. What can I do to get fit without going on a diet?
Okay, who can read it? I'm fat. What can you do to get fit
Can I?
without going? Yes, sure. Go ahead.
Can I try?
Sure.
I like the glottal stuff, by the way.
Me too, والله.
I'm fat. I'm fat. What can I do to get fit without going to a diet? Is it
On a
correct?
diet. Yeah, it's correct,
Yeah.
but try to say it faster. Try to say a little bit faster again. Say it again.
I'm fat. What can I do to get fit without going to a diet? On a diet.
Excellent. Thanks a million for that. That's really wonderful. So I'm fat. What can I
Thank
do
you.
to get fit without going on a diet? I'm fat. What can I do to get fit without going on a diet? See how it's fast and tricky, tricky. It's really tricky. The second part.
My partner put the football helmet next to the white shirt.
Oh, let's listen to it again to imitate it well.
Do to get fit without going on a diet.
Mhm.
My partner put the football helmet next to the white shirt.
Okay, who can say it? Who can read it first? My partner put the football my helmet next to the white shirt. My partner put the football helmet next to the white shirt. Lots of كتير يعني. Okay, go ahead. Who's ready?
My partner put the football helmet next to the white shirt.
Okay, whatever T you notice or see, just say not ta. Okay, my partner put the football helmet next to the white shirt. Okay, who's going
My
to share
partner
again?
put the football helmet next to the white shirt.
Very good.
Next
It just
to.
needs, yeah, it needs many more practice. I mean, more practice. Okay, yeah.
Disappearing tea. I didn't want to take advantage of the situation.
Oh, I didn't wanna. I hear that I didn't, so though it's written, I don't. Anyway, let's listen to it.
My partner put the football helmet next to the white shirt.
Not this part, of course. The coming part.
Disappearing tea. I didn't want to take advantage of the situation.
Okay. I don't want to take an advantage of the situation. I don't want to take advantage of the situation. I don't want to take advantage of the situation. Who's going to say it? Though I hear that, wallahi, I didn't. I don't know why. Okay. Yes, sure. Yes, sure.
I don't want to take advantage
Okay.
of this situation. I
Excellent.
don't want to take advantage of the situation.
If you say wanna, don't say the two, because want to is wanna. Okay, including the
What
two with it. Okay, I don't wanna.
I don't want to take advantage of the situation.
Excellent. Mr. Ahmed wants to share.
Okay. I don't want to take advantage of the situation.
Excellent, excellent. That's
I don't want
wonderful.
to take.
Again, Mr. Ahmed, okay? Again.
I don't want to take advantage of the situation.
Excellent. The second one.
I just found out it costs more at the shopping center.
I just found out it costs more at the shopping center. We need to listen to
You
this in
finished
just a
less.
second. We need to listen to it
I
again.
just found out it costs more at the shopping center.
I just found it costs more at the shopping center. I just found it costs more at the shopping center. Who's going to share? Who's going to try?
Yeah, can I? Can I?
Sure, 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 sure.
I just found out it costs more at the shopping center.
Excellent. Oh my God, excellent, of course. Thanks a million for that. We're going to finish, don't worry. We're about to finish, don't worry.
You finished lesson 13 of the American English pronunciation.
Thank you, miss. Okay, so now it's the end of our lesson today. I'm sorry to keep you longer. If you have any question or suggestion, just say it immediately. Thanks for being here. And I'll put you the material in the tasks and everything on the WhatsApp group, inshallah. If you have any problem, any suggestion, anything to add, just unmute and speak immediately. Feel free to share. Huh? Anything?
I want to ask something, Miss Marwa, please.
Go ahead, of course.
In the beginning, you talked about the idioms. I can use it in informal or informal speech.
You
Which one is
can't.
better
Okay,
for me?
you cannot use idioms in academic writing or formal writing or writing in general. It's better for formal writing and academic writing not to use idioms. Idioms are used in speaking. So, for example, in speaking part 2 of the IELTS exam, it's preferable to use idioms. But in the writing part of the IELTS exam, for example, you are not allowed. It's not better. It's incorrect to use idioms in the formal writing or academic writing. Okay, so we use idioms while we are speaking. Okay, this is the most normal thing to do here. Okay, we don't use idioms in writing, especially in academic writing. Inshallah, the part that I'm going to share on the WhatsApp group that I told you about a while ago is about this, what to write or include in academic writing or formal emails and what not to include. Okay, thanks a million for today. I'm sorry to keep you longer, but I hope you get the best out of it, or you find it beneficial and informative. So do you have anything else to inquire about, or a problem or an agony to moan about? Anything?
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Thank you
much,
so
Miss
much,
Marwa.
Miss Nora.
I am the one I'm the one who should thank you, and the hearts I can see on the screen. Thanks a million for that. I'm flattered. I'm flattered. I'm flattered. I mean, I'm grateful. Thanks a million for that. Nice night. Take care. Take care. Let me stop the recording.
Good night for all of you.
Good night. Good night.